Fernand became deadly pale. "But you are deceived, Edmund," she continued. "You have no enemy here. There is no one but Fernand, my brother, who will grasp your hand as a devoted friend." At these words, the young girl fixed her imperious look on the Catalan, who, as if fascinated by it, came slowly towards Edmund and offered him his hand. His hatred, like a powerless though furious wave, was broken against the strong ascendancy which Mercédès exercised over him. Scarcely, however, had he touched Edmund's hand when he felt he had done all he could do, and rushed hastily out of the house. "Oh!" he exclaimed, running furiously and tearing at his hair. "Oh, who will deliver me from this man? Wretched, wretched that I am!" "Hello, Catalan! Hello, Fernand! Where are you running to?" exclaimed a voice. The young man stopped suddenly, looked around him, and perceived Caderousse sitting at a table with Danglars under an arbor. "Well," said Caderousse, "why don't you come? Are you really in such a hurry that you have no time to pass the time of day with your friends?" "Particularly when they still have a full bottle before them," added Danglars. Fernand looked at them both with a stupefied air, but did not say a word. Oh no. Oof. This cannot end up well. First, okay, let me just address something that confused me the first time I read it. This passage where he shakes hands and then immediately walks off. Something that, I could see in like old Hollywood movies all the time, just like the intensity of how emasculated he feels that he needs to immediately remove himself from the situation. But the next part, "Oh," he exclaimed, running furiously and tearing his hair. "Oh, who will deliver me from this man, wretched, wretched that I am?" So in that moment, we are beginning to follow Fernand instead of Dante. And I think that becomes clear by the end of this passage. But in that moment, as I was reading, the dialogue tags, the lack thereof, and the character descriptions aren't really doing us any favors, as Dumas uses young man to refer to Fernand here, which he previously used to refer to Dante. So that was a little confusing to me. I'm sure you're all smarter than I am and didn't have any problem with that. But those black clouds on the horizon are getting even darker. Danglars and Caderousse invite Fernand over for a drink. We got a man who wants to destroy Dante professionally. We got one who wants to destroy him financially, I think. I'm still not exactly sure about Caderousse. And then one who wants to destroy him romantically. I think we might just be heading toward a he loses everything scenario. I hate to predict things, but my dread and anxiety are steadily rising here for Dante's well-being. We'll see what this evil trio have to say when we pick up tomorrow, Chapter 3 of The Count of Monte Cristo. Until then, goodbye. Goodbye! The Countdown of Monte Cristo is part of the Gruntwork Podcast Network. This show is produced, edited, and hosted by Landon Solano. The original text of The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. Theme song by Magic Solo. If you want to support the show and others like it, visit patreon.com/gruntworkpod. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.